Well, speaking of drill rappers out of New York, Fivio Foreign. You know about this situation?
They said he pulled a gun out on a lady or some shit like that?
Yes. On New Year's Day in New Jersey, a woman's car died, I guess, in front of his building. She asked him for a jumpstart. He pulled out a gun and said, if I see you parked in front of this building again, there's going to be a fucking problem. Witnesses recognized him, called the police, and he's been in jail since January 18th.
That's a crazy case.
It is April 2nd right now.
That's a fucked up and stupid case.
Yo, why would you pull out a gun on a lady because she's parked in front of your building? Like, seriously, like, what are you doing right now?
That's it.
What are you doing?
That sounds crazy, but that's a fucked up. That's like a bad case.
Well, clearly it's because the Vlad TV interview he did like 7 years ago. That's the reason why he's locked up. You know what I'm saying? That's what people are gonna say.
Nah,
it was like 2000.
Yo, listen,
like 5 years ago. Yeah.
If you pull a gun out on a civilian for no apparent reason, like what the fuck you think is gonna happen? That's just I don't know the story, but if that's supposedly what happened, if you pull a gun out on a civilian in front of your building, what the fuck you think is gonna happen?
I've always been, like, my mind state has always been, I would never pull my gun out unless I'm gonna be shooting. That's the only reason to pull a gun out. Like, I'm not waving it around. I'm not gonna show it. I'm not gonna lift my shirt up and show you that I have it. Like
maybe a nigga,
that to me is crazy.
Maybe a nigga was high or something, man.
Probably.
But that's still, I'd be high. It's still not no reason to pull a gun out on some lady that broke down in your building. Or maybe he thought it was a car his ops was in. I don't know. But it's a stupid case.
It's stupid. This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Now, he's charged with unlawful possession of a weapon, aggravated assault, and terrorist threats. And there's 2 other charges as well that I don't know about. That's a lot of charges.
How much time you looking at? He never been to jail?
I don't know.
Probably do 4 or 5.
That's a lot of time for a whole lot of nothing.
I mean, for him,
what did you accomplish with that?
You don't want to take a case like that to trial. Whatever they throw on the table, you want to take.
Yeah.
Because you got a lady saying you pulled a gun out on her. And other witnesses, so it's fucked up.